Oh, absolutely! Dogs are like little furry enigmas, aren't they? One minute they're licking their noses like it's a full-time job, the next they're sneezing up a storm while chasing their tail. But here's the kicker. Turns out, all those quirky behaviors actually have some pretty fascinating hidden meanings behind them. Who would have thought, right? Yes, it's quite common for dogs to sneeze more frequently than humans, and it's not always due to allergies. Sneezing in dogs serves various purposes, including communication and signaling their mood. One reason dogs sneeze is as a form of communication, especially during play. When dogs are feeling happy or playful, they may sneeze as a way to convey their intentions and signal that they're not being aggressive. For example, during play fights, a sneeze can indicate to their playmate that they're just having fun and not actually trying to harm them. It's their way of saying, "Hey, let's keep this playful and lighthearted." Additionally, dogs may sneeze as a reflex to various stimuli, such as dust, pollen, or other irritants in the environment. However, unlike in humans, where frequent sneezing might indicate allergies, in dogs, it's often just a natural response to these irritants and doesn't necessarily mean they have allergies. The mysterious ways of our canine companions never cease to amaze. Take, for instance, the quirky habit of turning away from us when they sleep or cuddle, sometimes even presenting their butts. Now, to us humans, this might seem a tad odd, but it's actually deeply rooted in their ancestral instincts. You see, wolves, the OG ancestors of our beloved domestic dogs, pull a similar move when they snooze off as a pack. It's like a cozy wolf slumber party with each member positioned strategically to keep an eye on their surroundings. With their heads facing different directions, they've got all angles covered. If one wolf sniffs out trouble, they can quickly alert the rest of the crew, ensuring their safety in the wild. But speaking of cozy snoozes, isn't it just the sweetest feeling when you catch your furry friend snuggled up right by your feet? They're like little warmth-seeking missiles, aiming straight for the coziest spot in the room. And while some may fret that this behavior signals anxiety, fear not. It's usually easy to read the signs of a content canine. For example, if you've recently taken your pooch for a spin in the car, a known anxiety trigger for many dogs, you might notice classic telltale signs like trembling, heavy panting, or tightly pinned ears. But when your furry pal is stretched out peacefully at your feet, all calm and collected, it's a surefire sign that they're feeling relaxed and at ease. After all, dogs are natural cuddle enthusiasts, and seeking physical closeness with their humans is just their way of saying, "I love you, let's snuggle." Now, let's demystify the curious case of grass-eating pups, shall we? Contrary to popular belief, dogs aren't necessarily chowing down on grass to trigger a round of grass-induced vomiting. Nope, it turns out they might just have a bit of a hankering for the green stuff. Studies suggest that dogs, much like their wild wolf ancestors, simply enjoy the taste of grass. Yup, it's like a little snack time treat for them. And believe it or not, this grass-grazing habit isn't exclusive to our domesticated pals. Even wolves have been caught munching on the green stuff. Now, here's the scoop. Dogs are omnivores, meaning they're down for both meaty delights and plant-based nibbles. So, it's not too surprising to catch them nibbling on a bit of grass every now and then. Plus, it might even add a little extra fiber to their diet, keeping things running smoothly in the digestion department. Talking about dog munchies, ever wondered what common foods are dangerous for your dog? Well, we have just the video for you. Check out our video where we tell you about 14 foods that can actually kill your dog. Number 7 will shock you. Let's dive into the mysterious world of nose licking, shall we? Picture this. Your dog with their tongue swirling around their nose like a tiny furry scientist. But here's the kicker. They're not just doing it for kicks. Nope, dogs have a sneaky 2-in-1 trick up their sleeves when it comes to nose licking. First off, when they give their schnoz a good lick, they're not just spreading slobber, they're spreading mucus. Yup, that sticky stuff actually helps grab onto scent particles floating around in the air, kind of like a furry scent magnet. So when your pup sniffs around, those particles stick to their wet, sticky nose, supercharging their sense of smell like a turbo boost. But wait, there's more. Not content with just spreading mucus, dogs take it a step further and actually gobble up those scent particles too. Yep, you heard that right. They're basically having a sneaky snack of smelly stuff. And why? Because it's like hitting the jackpot for their vomeronasal organ, the secret sauce behind their super sniffing abilities. Now, I'll admit, it might sound a tad gross when you think about all the funky things dogs might be sniffing. But hey, it's all in the name of science, right? And speaking of science, did you know that depending on the breed, dogs can have noses that are thousands to hundreds of thousands of times more sensitive than ours? Talk about a sniffer that's out of this world. But wait a minute, before you paw your way out of this one, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more fun doggo antics. And if you want to know the real reason why dogs sniff butts, check out our next video.